What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Les Alex here for Impact Gaming Center. We are live with round number 2 here at Impact in the fabulous Fairview Heights, Illinois. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We've got Mike on Dimir Frogulus. Hey, a lot of those decks in the room today against Will on 5-color Omnath. What year is it? Anyways, thank y'all so much for joining us. If you're watching on Twitch, y'all the real MVPs. If you're watching after the fact on YouTube, though, make sure to check us out on Twitch. We stream each and every single Friday night at 7 p.m. Central. So check us out, twitch.tv/Impact Gaming Center is the spot. Make sure, of course, if you're looking for Magic the Gathering cards, whether you're looking for high-end singles, low-end singles, sealed product for your commander deck, or whatever it may be, maybe you're building a new modern deck. I don't know. There was a ton of cards that just got unbanned and banned. Go check us out on at impactgamingcenter.gg. Thank y'all so much, though. Let's get into this game. And we have ourselves a game here. Will and Mike. Round 2. Both players are 1-0. Looks like we're going to get a fetch. Probably should keep up with life totals. What's up, Zaito Horo? How are you tonight? First time chatter. What's up, RoboToken? How's it going? How y'all doing? Thank y'all so much for joining us. Alrighty. Mike, gonna keep. Ooh, just a go ahead from Mike. What is in his hand? I can't quite see. Probably has just a reactive hand, I'd imagine. Five-color Omnath, 5-color Domain, 5-color Omnath, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of what Will is playing. I was able to flip through his deck. It's like, I don't know what you call this. I'm like, it's Omnath, it's 5 colors. Showed me his deck list, and it was called 5-color Omnath on the deck list. So I'm like, I'll go with that. And just a pass back. So a kind of a methodical game we've got developing here. Here's a Brazen Borrower. Does cost 3 mana. But Will doesn't have anything to say about it, so. Tome Scour targeting himself. Draws off the Tome Scour. And that's, I believe, Sulfurous. Or no, not Sulfurous. Sink into Stupor. The backside of Sink into Stupor. Endurance. Gonna get flashed in here and block. Block it up. Orcish Bowmasters. Gonna take down the Endurance. And Mike will make an Orc army. And there is really metal. Literally, it's metal. It's a metal token. It's pretty cool. Mike has the coolest tokens I've ever seen. That's not a work, brother. That's a shoot. Ran in 6. It'd be pretty good against his Bowmaster. What do we want to do with it? Oh, okay. Force Negation, though, going to come down. And take care of it. Pitching the Spell Snare. Lightning Bolt. And pass back to Mike. So we're just trading resources here. 1 damage down. And I think that's the first combat damage done. 16-15, but I think that was the first combat damage done in this entire game. You're in Mesa. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. That's a card we don't see a ton in Modern. And I will get that on screen for you fine folks. It's a saga. You make a 2/2, and the Goblin Shaman creature token says whenever it attacks, you make a treasure token. Second chapter, you may discard up to 2 cards if you do. You may draw that many cards. And then step 3, you exile it and return it to the battlefield as Reflections of Kiki-Jiki, as the frog has entered play here for Mike. And it does what Kiki-Jiki does. Or did. Or does. So yeah. It doesn't have haste, and you do have to tap 1 mana, but, you know. Still pretty solid. Still pretty solid. We're down to 13 after the attack and the fetch. Getting a Steam Vents. Or no, a Stomping Ground, rather. Leyline EOT here. And that will take down the frog. That poor frog. Draw first, trigger second. Zoom out just a bit so we can kind of see their graveyards. So Will electing to not discard with the Kiki-Jiki. Savine's Reclamation. So here's Savine's Reclamation. He just read it, but I'm going to put it on screen. Return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If this spell is cast from your graveyard, copy this spell, and you may choose new targets. So flashbacks 4, 5. Returning the Endurance. Thought Scour going to keep trying to fill this graveyard up. Will just making it really hard for Mike to fill his graveyard. Just doesn't want him to be great. Ooh, that's pretty good. That is a Harbinger of the Seas. You like islands? Because now you have a ton of islands. And we'll bring that one up. There it is. Endurance, attack, block, chump block with the Orc Army. Has to have a follow-up here, though. Shut the Sheriff. Double shoot the Sheriff, attack for 2. Down to 11 goes Will. Mike does have the advantage here. Thought Scour. 1-2 and a draw. Ooh, Oculus. That's a good one to find. That is a really good one to find. That is going to be huge. Down to 9. Will going to scoop it up. Wow. Mike playing the long game there and was able to come back and take the game. Alrighty, so there you have it. There you have it. Mike gonna take game number 1 here. Can Will bounce back? We shall see. Thank you all so much for joining us. As I said earlier, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Check out our Twitch channel because we do stream each and every single Friday at 7 p.m. Central. So if you are free on Friday nights, make sure to check us out over there. And, of course, hit up ImpactGamingCenter.gg for all your Magic the Gathering needs. like I said earlier, we've got singles. We got a ton of Magic the Gathering singles on our website, impactgamingcenter.gg. We've got sealed product, commander decks, of course, a bevy of TCG card games, whether it's Pokemon, One Piece, whatever you're looking for, we've got it. Sealed product, singles, whatever you need, we got it. But yeah, let's take a look around and go to the impact cam. Got that same group playing over there still. Got 26 here for Modern. And probably about 25 or 30 for Commander. But yeah, having a good time here. Modern is new again. It feels great to be playing Modern. And looks like these players have already drawn their cards. Mike going to take a mulligan, though, unfortunately. Will trying to figure out whether he will keep or join Mike on the mulligan train. Alrighty. The redraw, let's see. All right, Mike going to keep, and we are off to the races. Woody Footy. Going to fetch. Down to 19 goes Will. Maybe not Les Portico. Didn't see any Omnath. Elegant Parlor actually going to be the card. Keep it and draw it. Fetch with the Windswept Heath. And go get... Gets a forest. I believe that's... that might be a plains. I can't really tell. Well, it's a forest. Run in 6th. Spell Snare right on time. That is a good time to have that. Fetch Shock down to 17, but well worth it to get that Ren in 6 into the graveyard. Definitely don't want that thing on the battlefield. Does he have 2 Murderous Cuts in hand? Can't tell. And back to Will. Just going to play a land and pass right back to Mike. All right, Mike just going to draw. Going to play a shock land. It's going to be a Watery Grave. Psychic Frog. Pass back to Will. Anything at the end step here for Will? 4 cards in Mike's hand. Fetch down to 17. Probably want to figure out a way to kill that Psychic Frog. Lush Portico. Gonna bin a fetch land. Gonna draw. Ren and the 6. Buys back the land from the graveyard with the Ren and 6. How are we proceeding here? I can't see Will's hand at all. So, Chad, if you can see it, let me know. I think there might be an endurance. Other than that, I can't really see it at all. He'd either like to play a threat or have a way to deal with this frog. All right, so he attacks, deals a point of damage, and draws a card. Down to 15.
You get an emblem with instants and sorcery cards in your graveyard have retrace. Down here. Will be your
All right, just to pass back. End of turn, Mike is going to have some chicanery. Bowmasters target you. Mike just not respecting this Ren and 6 right now. Down to 13 off the fetch. Gonna get a plains.
solitude.
Ooh, solitude. Target the frog.
Also, at end of turn, since I had something new, we're gonna push.
I think that's he's 5, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you said. We're all good. That's good.
No push here tonight. No pushing here tonight. Drown in the lock. That'll do.
Going for 2.
Near.
Let's go.
All right, two
Let's go. You've got lands.
to Will. Right. Ooh, Flage, that's pretty good. Bowmaster down, gain 3 up to 14. Your go. Extirpate.
It's literally searchable.
Okay. So you get to look right hand and everything.
Yep. And graveyard, library.
All right, now we finally get to see Will's hand. Endurance. Forget what that was. Gonna grab all the flages.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Just 3.
Yep. If I see another one, I'm pretty sure it's only 3. If I see another, I'll take it. So still at the turn then.
Will, good guy Will says, I'm pretty sure there's only 3, but if I draw another one, I'll make sure to just take it out. Will's always looking out for his opponents, especially at FNM. Down to 11. Endurance targeting your graveyard.
And it will be a go.
Back to Mike.
Delta. Yep. Bracket. Yeah. A basic swamp.
Crack and get a swamp. We know about the fatal push in Mike's hand.
Now we're going to do this correctly. How about pushing?
Pushing the endurance.
Let's go.
Let's go. We're targeting himself. Went over an Oculus, but don't know if he plays on Earth. 1 at will.
10 turn clock. Got this.
10 turn clock, says Mike. What does Will have?
Down to do one of them.
Going to blow up the Orc army?
Okay. What do I do before?
Yep.
Oh, it's Finale of Devastation. Okay. So we get to search. Here it is. Search your library and or graveyard for a creature with mana value X or less. Put it into the battlefield. If you search your library this way and shuffle, if X is 10 or more, creatures you control get +X/+S and have haste.
It's a 1/1 instant creature. Okay, as long as it's not.
Roll up. And
All right, so it's a grist. It is a creature when it is in the deck. One.
Not great.
it doesn't have insect tokens in here. It's funny. One insect token. Sure. Play Pistachio.
There's the insect token. This is such a grindy matchup. Fatal Push, taking down the halfling. And just a pass back from Mike over to Will. A draw.
Pick up. Pick up. Fine. Wait, I did it. Create a one with black and green insect token with mill. Insect, so if it was a insect, so. Swing one.
Take one, maybe? Mike's got to figure out a way to clean up this board a little bit. This is getting pretty rough here. Bowmaster's a pretty good way to do it.
So fetch now. Should have done that response, but
Will saying I should have done that in response, but here we are. That's fair. That's fair.
it will be your go.
And pass back to Mike. Polluted Delta. Offer a trade here.
No trading.
Will saying no tradesies. Cycle the tower. Rain and 6 gonna kill the Bowmaster.
Have to play Tatiana.
Tatiana.
Lots. When it enters the battlefield, return target land from your graveyard to the battlefield. The land you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield. Create a 5/3 element.
Titania.
Mesa. We'll swing one or two.
Out.
There you go.
Well, crack. Somebody else.
I can't spell it.
I have other win cards. I really do.
I know you do.
Mike saying I have other win cons here. I really do. Not finding them right now. Mike slaps his head and it's like, what the heck? in the tank over whether we're going to keep this.
Let's trade this. What's Chris?
Each opponent loses life equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard.
I like it.
Plus,
Mind if I read it?
yeah, I'm gonna get back to my lounge.
All right, we got a Grist Reader.
Plus,
There's Grist.
it will be your go.
Yeah, that ultimate is pretty spooky.
Yes.
Bitch. Shock. Wait.
All right, so we're petty thefting and playing it.
Lightning bolts.
And then Bolt is going to take down the fairy.
Still at the end of your turn.
Oh no, does Mike not have a fetchable?
I'm gonna draw.
He's fetching with the Bloodstained Mire here.
Still at the end of your turn. Endurance.
Yeah. Gross.
Here, yep, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Here we go.
Good.
Oof. Take 5.
Play Gris. I get not play Gris as black. Actually, yeah, I can't even do it anyways. No, that's the only black source I have. Actually. Plus. Rumble.
Rumble in the jungle.
Something?
Mike says, I guess I'll do something. Yeah, that's going to be it. That's going to be game number 2. Going to go to Will. Mike will be on the play for game 3. Man.
How you doing, buddy? Okay.
All righty. Thank y'all so much again for joining us. That was quite the game. Both players really didn't do a whole lot there at the beginning of that one. And death by 1,000 cuts there for Will. We are all tied up at 1 game a pop. But yeah, thanks everybody for joining us. We're coming to you live and in living color here at Impact. Both players fighting for that 2-0 spot currently. Looks like Mike is sideboarding. So that is pretty key. Pretty key.
Not too strong.
Will gonna join him.
I don't like 4 main board endurances.
One main board, 3 side.
At least I'm not playing for this.
Alrighty, there we go. I like that framing better.
But I played against Dredge last.
Plus, I gotta show off this new sick shirt that I got
I knew I was going to. I just
for Christmas. Alrighty. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Getting started game 3 here in the feature match area, round 2. Let's get back down to the battlefield. As we get ready for game 3, Mike gonna be on the play, I assume. Mike could mulligan though. You never look, Mike.
Let's start with.
All right, here we go. Mike's gonna lead us off. Floated Delta. Pass back to Will, or pass to Will for this game. Woody Footy. Woody Foothill's going to get cracked to 19. It's going to be Delighted Halfling. That it is. Turn 1 Halfling's pretty good. Mike going to fetch. And Fatal Push. Or does it shoot the Sheriff? It is a Fatal Push. And all of its foil glory. I'm going to play Misty Rainforest and pass on right back. Going to be a Plains.
Play Rumble.
Rumble in the jungle.
Grab basic. I'm scared of that.
I should be upstairs. Get out of here.
All right, Spell Pierce. Or Spell Snare, rather. I think it's 18 all. No Harbinger. And yeah, Will just going to play land and pass. Well, this methodical approach worked for Mike in game 1. He's got to find his attackers, though. Commercial District. Gonna get to surveil here.
Ooh, that one. I'll keep on top. Draw. Here we go.
And just a pass back. Flooded Strand in play.
There you go.
And right pass back to Will. Endurance into the turn. Will is very aggressive at keeping this graveyard low.
Set my answer. Yep. I'll also fetch my answer. Yep. Grab the magic.
Grabbing my magic card.
Remember this. Mine.
Down to 17. Mike will surveil.
Push it.
That is a good question. Will was just looking at the clock. I'm curious to know.
Play round of 6.
Got it.
Pick up.
Yep.
10 minutes left. They do not have a time extension. There's a rented 6. Oh, he let the Ren 6 resolve. He has the... Could have pitched the Oculus to counter it. Just to pass back. Will down to 16 off the fetch. Mike's got his Oculus in hand. Needs to fill his bin up, though. Easier said than done. It's easier said than done. Oh, yeah. Rank 6 ticking up. Rank 6 looking like, what is this? 2018? Rank 6 out here. At the top tables in a modern tournament. Pass back. Extirpating endurance? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. There's the hand. Running 6. Lush Portico. Bolt. Omnath. Prismatic Ending. And a Green Sun's Zenith. Still haven't seen that cast yet. For Will in this match, but obviously one of the cards that was unbanned. And that'll be all 3 endurances. Mike's going to check and see what changes Will made to the deck when they sideboarded.
Yeah. I'll shuffle here in a second. Mario?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, Elegant Parley going to get fetched. Down to 15 it goes Will. Surveil action. A little surveil ski.
Plus. Attempt to play 2, 3.
Here's an Omnath. Will it resolve?
Blue, white, forest.
Looks like it is.
Draws. Jump.
Draws off the
Play. Gain for life.
gain 4 life. Can fetch to add Wooburg to the mana pool.
Okay.
Then he could Green Sun for 5. Finally, we see the Omnath in the 5-color Omnath deck. It's about time.
Give me a second on that. I'm in shock.
What kind of decks do y'all want to see later tonight? If I can get them on, let me know in the stream chat. Force of Negation. That gets exiled. Green Suns is supposed to be exiled right now. Not sure if it'll ever come up. Cross that bridge when we get there.
No trample or anything on him?
No trampling, not tonight.
Just do something with the opinion.
Yep.
Ooh, is it frog time? Frog time, frog time. Everybody loves frog time. Pass back to Will. Not frog time yet. Just orc o'clock. block with the token.
Roll down, ping him.
Ping the Bowmasters.
Hope you'll be in response.
Yeah. Surveil.
All right, in response to Ren 6 targeting the Bowmasters.
Your turn.
There is a Delighted Halfling. Now it's frog time. Frog time, frog time. Everybody loves frog time, frog time. That's pretty good. That's really good against this deck.
Go ahead.
Yep. So upkeep.
Yeah, I'll keep second.
Yep.
Yep. Manifest some dread.
You already up? Shit.
Drop turn.
What was that? Oh,
2, 3.
Travis. Already out. That's unfortunate. Prismatic ending. Gonna take out the frog that Mike has been setting up ever since like turn 2. Lightning bolt the manifest token. Manifest creature. There's an unearth. Unearth's a good one though.
Green sun for 3.
Green sun for 3. This might be a grist. Stick with the formula that won game 2. Just a Ren 6 and a grist. Green sun being able to get grist is actually insane.
Plus.
Put grist back up for you folks.
Plus. Please. It'll be your go. Draw. Into combat.
And we're going to combat time.
Me too.
15 all.
They can't name it.
Put it in the grave.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Was it 6 altogether? 5. 5. These 2 attempt to play. Plage.
Got a place.
Yep.
Plage and we get countered by the
Plus.
drown.
Plus. Nothing in there. Couple hills. Here.
And pass back to Mike.
First,
Unlicensed hearse.
eat flage.
Eat flage. Pretty good.
I could probably get back.
Yeah, we'll take. I was gonna do bring some stain to just be fine. Go ahead.
Oh, wow. Is Ren 6 ready to ult?
Honestly, probably a little bit better either way. Retrace.
Yeah, retracing.
Green. Bring back green sun. I think I have to discard land anyway. So green sun for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does that shuffle back into my library at that point?
I should.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what the judge is calling.
Yeah. Tatiana. Shuffle once. I actually don't know if it works or not. Hold on. We'll figure it out later. I'll look it up. Yeah. I mean, I can always redo it again. So, alright, yeah. Fetch. Get a.
For the YouTube. That's time in the round, actually. So these guys do not have a extension or anything like that.
2.
Down to 13.
Here we go.
I was gonna say, I'm sure the YouTube comments are gonna be on fire about that Green Sun play.
Five fives, 5 3s.
5-3.
That's gonna be it. Will gonna take it. Wow, nice little comeback there for Will. Will gonna improve to 2-0. Will gonna improve to 2-0. Excuse me, I had a cough. Will gonna improve to 2-0. And Mike gonna drop to 1-1. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next video. Make sure to watch one of these. I guarantee you'll like it. And of course, hit up impactgamingcenter.gg for all of your Magic the Gathering, TCG, and other tabletop gaming needs. We appreciate you. Until the next one, catch y'all on the flippy flop. If you're watching on Twitch, don't go anywhere. Adios. Diddle-doo.